All right. How is everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. This channel is for educational purposes, and we check out great theories, discoveries, concepts, and so on that are esoteric, but also hard to dig for. Things that you have to go way back in time to uncover. But as you go further back in time, you recognize that, psyops look the same. Um, psyops are all the way back. People were trying to control your mind, control your emotions, um, get you distracted, get you diverted. These things have been occurring right throughout. And for some reason, the truther movement tends to stay current within the last 100 years or thereabouts. And that's useful. And I've gotten a lot of mileage out of the research that the Anons have done. Um, I, I won't say a lot. Most of it I already do. But you know, definitely psychologically, and I guess that's what I was talking about. Just you learn stuff, but then you forget it, especially when your emotions get involved, and you get, the short end of the stick over and over again because uh, people that you're surrounded by um, are in la la land and they think they're doing the right thing, but they're actually, you know, buying into like this extreme level of oppression. Um, but they think that it's good because it's coming from, people who are historically discriminated against. And so you watch it happen, and so you kind of forget that there's a full control program going on, and that, you know, there are all kinds of different tactics to wake people up, and they wake up at different times and at different speeds. And oh boy, it's taking forever. Is it ever taking forever? But I have heard a lot. Well, so this segment is called the Q-tip of the spear, and I usually just, grouse about various podcasts that I've seen or heard over the last day or so, some trends and maybe some insights. The only thing that I can really think of to discuss is just the trend. I've been hearing just a lot of people that don't normally just saying something big is coming up and it's all converging, and they're even naming some of my favorite villains to be ready to go down. And um, we need a big change in consciousness. They talk about how some of these false flags maybe will get revealed for being what they are. Um, that would really help. Um, you know, that this war, um, you know, that, you know, the, just the stage nature of it may be revealed, at the expense of some of these media entities. Um, and we do see these media entities being called out and being, you know, forced to retract or apologize or uh, recant, but usually doesn't really matter too much. We need something more. And I hate the idea of, just letting them sit there and lie, because it's, people that watch them they trust them. And so you can't do anything but just let them sit there and let their lies become more and more egregious and worse until the people finally snap. Well, they're very elastic, you know. They don't seem to be snapping at all. They'll just you know, they'll just dive headlong into the next absurdity without really questioning it. And boy, it's hard to watch. It's hard for me to watch. Um, some days I do better than others. Um, it depends on whether you're bearing the brunt of it, I think. And yeah, I'm taking it on the chin right now, um, in a big way. And so I would, I would ask for help, but I don't really uh, even know what that would even look like. Uh, it's 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 not um, a matter of uh, it's a matter of right and wrong and just and fair, and uh, it, you would think that family connections would count for something, but you would think that they would count for at least like some type of due process, some type of notification. But these courts, they can just unilaterally do stuff that uh, adversely affects you, even though there's no uh, there's very little recourse. Well, there's no recourse because they can just make it up. And um, eh, one of these days I'll talk about this. Um, I I don't want to really get into it, but it's a family. I thought this was a family matter, but now it's the courts are involved, and it's just like, I mean, there's no criminal aspect to it, but it just has to do with uh, you know rights and um, you know I won't say privileges, just your ability to do certain things and your ability to live in certain places, and um, it's oppressive. This system is gotta go. It's got to it's oppressive enough, but then when there are tyrants that are in the positions of power, it's it's mind blowing. You wonder how it got this way. We really let it get this way, and you know, but I'm pretty much out of energy to really do anything about it. I don't have the kind of wherewithal um, to really um, fight against any of this. So I'll end up just taking my lumps, and uh, or at the very best. Just kind of play along and uh, try to, use creativity and, work within. And that's probably how it's going to go. Sorry to be incredibly vague, and um, I don't know if there was anything there that I even said that was worth anything, but that was today's show of your Q-tip of the spear, and we'll return tomorrow, theoretically. We got some more videos coming up today, theoretically, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like, share, subscribe, comment, contribute, tell me something good, and uh, thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.